Hi, Andrea at Happy White Bakers here. So, over the course of the summer, we had a lot of jalapenos. In fact, they grew like shrubs. One of the things we did with it was we dried it. So, we dried it into little chunks. Okay. We wanted some poppers, but I'm not a fan of those half-sliced jalapeno with the cream cheese and then deep fried. Those never really have appealed to me. So we looked at a bunch of recipes and then kind of made our own combination. We want to share this recipe with you all. Now, it is 2 cups of cheddar. We're actually using a Mexican cheddar variety. Mozzarella. That's 3/4 cup of mozzarella. And then you can use either the whipped or you can use the block. I like using the block because it calls for 2 ounces, and just like butter, block cream cheese is marked. I'm putting in the 2 ounces. This is 1 bowl fixin', so put in a 1/2 cup of flour. Also, we're putting in baking powder. Then we have sugar, a teaspoon of sugar, and a teaspoon of salt. And this is a 1/8 of a cup of peppers. If you're using fresh, you want to use probably a 1/2 cup. And it really depends on your taste. If you like it hotter, put more. The last thing you want to add is 2 eggs, which I always break into a separate cup. Our farm fresh eggs came from our farm. The jalapenos are also from our farm. Mix this together. And it is sort of like meatloaf that you really have to get your hands in there. It is dry, but it will come together because you do have that cream cheese and the egg, and it all needs to blend together at this point. You can see it's all gluey together, so stuck together. Kind of like a dough. Okay, so I am going to get as much of this off my hands that I can, and then I'm going to put it on a cookie sheet. So I've washed my hand, and I've got a cookie scoop. It's sort of like a mashed potato scoop, except smaller, and then some panko. Okay, so panko is Japanese breadcrumbs, but this is at Aldi, so it makes it crispy on the outside. So we just get one of these, and then scoop it into there, and then roll it around, and let that stick to it. And then put it on the tray, and then it is going to freeze on the tray. We deep freeze it because it makes it easier to fry later in store. So, and then once those all completely freeze, we'll put them in a baggie and we'll be able to have them at a later point. So, which we will show you when we cook them later. Okay, so this batch that we made 18. So depending on what size your scoop is, or if you can use a scoop, you just use regular tablespoons and bowl them up with your hands if you like to. We're going to put them in the freezer and let them get frozen up. And then we're going to have some tonight for dinner. We have frozen them. They are frozen, hard as a rock. So we are going to fry them now. So I'm going to put them in. And they go very fast. I'm only using the tongs because it is hot oil already. So we have a stopwatch going just so you know how long everything is taking. Just, you gotta wait until they are uniform. Still getting there. I'm going to put them down in there so the oil is completely coating them. You can put them in a deep fryer, we just prefer to pan fry. Okay, and they are done, just like that. A little salt from on high. Okay, so you can see how gooey it is on the inside. My favorite way, though, is to eat it with sour cream. Oh. So good. It's a little hot. It's a little, we added, oh my, that's nice. It's crunchy on the outside because of the panko. And it is very cheesy because of all the cheese. It's really good with cheese. But my husband likes it without the sour cream. I happen to think the sour cream just adds that really nice tang to it. Hope you make these. We love them. And if you like it, hit the subscribe button. You know where it is. I don't know where it is. If you make it, tell us how it turned out. So good. Bye!